Okay, hello again there, Helen. We've been working a bit on activity scheduling. We've been doing quite well with that. I think I wanted to move on today, as we'd agreed, to look at some of the negative thoughts that go through your mind, because we use quite a powerful technique called negative thought diary. And that's about becoming more aware of the thoughts, the distorted thoughts that you have, and how they're affecting your mood, and then kind of challenging them through looking at the evidence for them, whether they're helpful for you, how other people might look at those thoughts, and then maybe deciding whether we need to take those thoughts forward and evaluate them further, maybe behaviourally. So do you remember we talked before about that might be, you had a lot of negative thoughts, and that might be a good technique for you. Can you explain a bit more about that then? Well, let's take a kind of example. I'm not thinking this about yourself, but just as a general example. What if a man was at his work and his boss came in and gave him some criticism? What might go through his mind?
If he was being criticised by his boss, that he was no good at his job.
Okay, so he might think I'm no good at my job, and how would that make him feel emotionally?
He'd probably feel upset about that.
What kind of, try and think, upset's a good general word for feeling down and emotional, but what might be a specific emotion you might feel in that situation if you were saying he's no good at his job?
He might be worried that he's going to get sacked.
So it could lead to worry. What would be the specific emotion if you kept thinking you're no good?
If he kept thinking he was no good?
For his job.
Might be anxious.
Possibly, yeah. Anything else? What we usually find if people are thinking they're no good, they feel more low and depressed in their mood. Yeah? That makes sense, yeah? You're on the right tracks for anxiety. We'll come on to that in a minute. What might the person that's feeling low and depressed in that situation with those thoughts, what would they likely to do or avoid doing?
If his boss had told him he was no good at his job.
No, the boss didn't tell him he's not good at his job, his boss criticised him and he's thinking he's not good at his job.
Yeah,
So
if
the
his boss
differentiate,
criticised him.
What might you do?
You might try and do things to avoid being criticised.
Yeah, so you might become into more of an avoidant frame of mind. So you might avoid doing tasks and avoid the boss. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. What other thoughts might a person that's been criticised by the boss have?
Might be angry.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And his thoughts might be what? What would his thoughts be about the boss if he was angry?
Didn't know what he's on about.
Yeah, didn't know what he's on about. You don't know what you're on about. Yeah, anything else?
Just using his position as my boss to get at me.
He's getting at me for no reason. Is you abusing his position? Yeah, okay. With similar thoughts. And what might you do if he was angry? What might his behaviour be?
He might shout at his boss or...
Exactly, yeah. Anything else?
Might gossip with his mates about him.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Some retaliatory things, yeah. Okay, that's good. Very good answers. And so what might be a more kind of level-headed person might think about the criticism?
Might just think, well, he's having a bad day, he doesn't really mean it. Or...
Yeah, so you might be thinking he's having a bad day, he doesn't really mean it, and that person might just feel emotionally more calm or less emotional about it.
But if he thought about it, he might not take it personally.
Yeah, so he wouldn't particularly refer it to himself and depressed or anxious about it, you evaluate it, you might consider whether the criticism is justified and decide whether you need to take action. And then his behaviour would be, what, taking some action or evaluating it, something like that. Okay, now, what do you think is the best response out of those three?
Probably the last one.
Yeah, does that make sense? Because the person is trying to think the situation through, he's not letting his emotions rule his mind, he's not thinking in a distorted way, because we don't really know why the boss is criticising the person. It might be the boss is having a bad day, he might be criticising everybody at work, he might have a hangover, he might be under pressure from his boss, he might have even made a mistake in the we don't really know. That's not so much the point. What we're trying to go over is about the response to the way of thinking, feeling and behavioural response, and how that can be kind of altered. So you could easily jump into the depressed or the anxious response, but we're trying to help people think in a more realistic and logical and helpful way about the situation. Do you think that we can apply that to yourself?
Can try. Okay.
What we'll teach you to do in a minute is to go through a negative thought diary, and we'll teach you the procedure for doing that. Are you happy